yesterday. Down here by the road. I have cows on the other side of the road. There's about 90 acres of pasture down there. Over there. About 30 acres open. No, wait a minute. No, 60 some acres open. About 30 acres of woods. Anyway, 2 years ago, or 6 years ago, right here in this fence here, I put in the water systems, put the cow waters out in all the fields. Anyway, I ran a water line down across the field here, the dairy barn, from the last water. And right here behind these honeysuckles, there's a water hydrant here that I put in. Anyway, right about there, I see something white sticking up there, right there. Anyway, there's a culvert pipe right here that goes underneath the road. So anyway, about 6-7 years, I probably should have done it another time, but I had my knee operated on almost 2 years ago. Had a new knee put in, and the creeks over there were just completely dried up. So that's the first time we ever actually ran a water hose through the culvert pipe and had a trough on the other side. And anyway, yesterday evening when I was bringing this rake home from over on the other road, I was coming across the hill up here, and I seen this big explosion down there. Well, we thought it was down in Quantico. Well, it may have been, I don't know what it was, all Quantico and Stafford County down there are all close together. Anyway, it looked like somebody dropped 2 big bombs down there. Looked like somebody dropped 2 big bombs down there. And anyway, I seen this, it looked like a plane. A plane, I figured it's probably a jet. Anyway, he was going away from where it looked like these 2 bombs were dropped, and leaving a rocket trail behind him. And then he was heading towards the ground, then you see explosion when he hit the ground, a big fire. But anyway, I heard on the news this morning that it was down there, he landed down to Stafford County, one of the airstrips down there in Stafford County, and said the pilot was alive. Of course, I guess the plane was destroyed, but anyway, I've been listening to the news. I hadn't heard much about it, but anyway, when I come over that hill, my son got it on camera, but he didn't get the picture of the plane. I saw it looked like a red plane heading towards the ground down there. Anyway, he's got some pictures of it. Anyway, this tractor here, it just shut off on me. I guess eventually I'm gonna have to put a new fuel pump on the thing. When I first started up, it acts crazy. It wants to run different speeds, so I guess I better see if the thing will still start and get to raking this hay. Well, it's old Garland back, and it's still Friday. Friday afternoon on about the 25th of June. I'll tell you one thing. 2 years ago, well, almost 2 years ago, when I was having a complete knee replacement, my son did this to all the tractors. 1, 2, 3 steps to get up on that thing. And you used to have these 2 little old short steps, one here and one down there, little old things you barely get your feet on. And if you missed a step or you misplaced your foot, your butt would do a daggone spin and land on the ground. Now this is on the old 40-20, and he didn't put the rail on there because he's a right good sized fella. Of course, I think he said he put them on there for me, but I think he put them on there for him too. But anyway, he didn't put the rail. This, I think, came with a rail here, and he didn't put the rail to grab hold and get up on them. Maybe he couldn't get between them. I don't know. Anyway, there's the old 1456. He did this to all the internationals. 1, 2, 3, and 4 steps. Now these are pretty good. Anyway, my 1066, he's only got one. He only put one on that one that had 3 steps. But I told him, don't worry about it, putting that extra money in there for the extra step on that, because I can put me a strap. I can put me a strap down here where my foot is and put me one across and back up over there, and I can put that 4th step on there. But anyway, after you get off of this one, and the other one, the 1066, has got one less step. It's a little higher to do. Now my old 1206, for its steps, I put me a strap over here, off of the old steps that it had on here, and swung me a strap over here on the side of the engine frame, which kind of, with the cab on, I can kind of walk up there and put my foot up on that bar, and just kind of swing on up on there. Anyway, he put these steps on at least 3 internationals and the John Deere. And I'll tell you what, fellas, if you're getting anywhere in my age, or even a whole lot younger, it's a whole lot safer to have them steps on there than it is to flip off that daggone tractor and hurt yourself. So anyway, if you're getting up my age, do yourself a favor and get them on there. Anyway, this rake here, you see right now it's sitting in a hole right now. But anyway, this rake would always drag when you went down the road. Those rakes in the back would always drag the road a little bit, and they keep spinning. They always spin because they hit 3 things and everything else. But anyway, what I did on there, I tried my 2 or 3 inventions. Anyway, I took me a clevis. I don't know if you can see it underneath there or not, but I took a clevis and put that thing. That clevis is tight on there. It's tight to get in there. But I'll get that clevis in there, and it lowers that thing so that the rakes are not dragging when they go down the road. So I'll put the clevis in. Then the top rake hits you in the clevis, and the pin goes down the bottom of it. Anyway, I tried some other things. I tried the top drawbar here to go down the road, but they just swing and swivel and everything else. But that there seems to work pretty good. Not the best thing, but you know how it is. When you got a piece of machinery, you ain't got a whole lot of money to spend. You just have to figure out a way on your own to get things done. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and get me a sandwich and stir around here and prepare to get the baler out and bale some hay, because I do want to go tractor pulling tomorrow. So anyway, sometimes we have a couple tractors in the same class and we pull against each other. That's fun too. But anyway, with the last year or so, the guy that usually runs a sled and stuff, his mother's about getting up there close to 90 years old now, and she gets out and does all the scales work, and anyway, I'm sure it gets to be a burden on her, because I'm sure she's got 15 years on me. So anyway, but we're thankful when we can have them. Well, we'll be back later.